Alright, guys, alright. What's up? What's up? We are heading back to base,
It's cracking from the cold.
and we are going to start the last mission. It's been a wonderful journey with some Horizon Forbidden West, but everything gotta come to an end, you feel me? So the last couple videos that I'm gonna make should be towards the end of the game. I'll sit here and talk to my homie Vara real quick. Farewell, big homie. Alright, amen, hallelujah, hallelujah. Big homie. Alright, let's go up into the base. I know there's a couple things that I have to finish up anyway. A couple side quests. I'll probably finish. I think I have like maybe one more side quest because we about to get into in-game. I'm gonna do like one more side quest. See, that's why I didn't come here. Immediate cutscene.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Okay.
Got it. Thanks.
Immediate cutscene. That's why I ain't come here yet. Fucking
Well,
silence. What's up, nigga?
Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
Exactly, motherfucker.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Asshole.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance.
Exactly.
Understood.
I will murder your ass.
Very well.
Like, okay, okay.
Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
I bet
Thanks.
that up.
Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base.
But,
But
this one person can.
she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does.
Are you
I've
sure about
eliminated
that?
the imperfections and greatly improved its design
Okay, okay.
and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you.
Children! The
We're in this
children
together.
behave.
At least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Okay. After you.
Oh, no. You first.
Yo, they had each other, bro. That's crazy. That's why I didn't come here first real quick. Cause immediate cutscene.
Gotta get
So
everyone in the control room. Matilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
let's examine
This
some
is the
stuff.
rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy.
I haven't well,
I like to...
I examined some of this stuff like earlier in the
Sounds like a
game,
good man.
but it didn't register.
I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Oh, spear.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
Rose.
Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. But with a little effort, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Oh,
Engineer Team Smoke. Your request for materials was received and approved.
Oh.
A shipment has been dispatched. We're short on couriers, so we'll leave it for you in the wilds. Don't delay on pickup, the stuff is valuable. Coordinates are embedded in this message. Use it well for the cause.
So the
Okay.
Sons of Prometheus sent supplies to some of their operatives.
Okay.
It might be worth checking out.
Interesting. Go to the supply coordinates. Alrighty then.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here,
Yeah.
where it'll be safe.
Yeah, because at the end of the original game, she went to go find Elizabeth's
Focus.
body. So.
It's Varl's.
Varl!
I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed,
Because he was that nigga.
he refused to let me push him away.
He was that nigga. Varl! Big homie. Actually, let's go talk to a couple of my friends, actually, because
Oh, before I forget, I watered those plants for you.
I need to talk to you.
I just know they meant a lot to you, and, well,
Thank you, Aaron.
Aaron, he's so nice. Let's talk to Zoe real quick.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests.
Yes, we do.
I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, before I forget, I'd like to discuss the land gods again, if you have time.
I always got time for you, Zoe. I got you.
Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Let's see
Aaron
how
and
you
I
doing.
tried speaking to Silence, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Tribal
Charming,
prattle.
isn't he?
He's an asshole. He's just a dick.
How's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
Yes, sir.
Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we have here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot.
Exactly.
We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
That sounds like Alva.
Yeah, it does.
You've been getting to know Aaron, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
Alrighty then. Yeah, let's talk to her about healing the land gods.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them.
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now.
Okay.
My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
Oh, okay. So there's
not
actually
gonna let our
more to
people
this
starve,
mission.
so-
Okay.
I promise.
So we actually
have
finna
to
do
go.
some side missions.
I
So.
trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Silence in the face, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, understand. True. I haven't been here in a while, so. Ooh, that's some good stuff. Wait a minute. Let me go to inventory and might have to level some of that stuff up to be
Hey,
honest.
Erend.
Yeah?
It's all going to be okay.
Let's
We
see
can't give up now.
Ova's mission real quick.
You flew?
Yes, I
Katana
did.
told me. And took out Regala's machines?
Yes, I did, because I'm bad.
You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors.
Because I'm awesome.
And
That's
a
why.
new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Yes, ma'am.
Almost.
Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
What you need help with?
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels.
Interesting.
The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No, Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay.
I like how it's a
So,
creepy
where
name
in
like
San
fucking
Francisco
Leviathan
is
and
this
it's
facility?
just supposed to control water.
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Okay.
Thank you, Aloy.
Got you. Okay, farewell.
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Now I gotta talk to big homie over here. He's not in here. Actually, let me go in here, to be honest.
Did you need something?
Oh, you're fucking in here. Fucking silence. I can talk to him. I mean, I guess I came for the workbench though, so because I need ammunition. Ammunition. I'm actually gonna have to buy some stuff too. One fire arrow. Some more explodey stuff. And that's probably about all I need for right now. I can talk to Silence about something.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance.
Not a
I thought you
chance.
said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize.
Okay.
But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Huh.
Since you turned this into a waiting game, and as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Bro, I be wanting to slap fucking Silence in the fucking face.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, You, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Yes, sir.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this
I be
time,
wanting to slap
even
this-
before I found the
Damn!
coordinates at the Spire.
We want to slap the shit out of that
You're
hoe, bro.
scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary.
Exactly.
Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation at the Hades Proving Lab.
Interesting.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Because you was a bitch.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset,
No.
thereby keeping you out of harm's way.
They said, fuck you. Have a nice day.
Out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail?
Asshole.
Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today.
That is true. Asshole.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
Huh.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes,
Yeah?
even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted.
Eh?
Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Alright, bitch. Whatever.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
From a safe distance.
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation.
Okay.
She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her Regalla and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army that wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
True, true,
And
true.
so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
He's so cocky!
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hikaru.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hikaru was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
A lot
Exceedingly
easier.
so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Okay. Makes sense, makes sense.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
no, they stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it?
Nothing.
They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well,
Yep.
it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
So
I
those
found
run-ins
Pharaoh.
with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them, I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
You are
Let me
correct.
guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
for a start. For a start. All right, my
All
boy.
right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Yes. About your Zenith ally.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Very
Reminds me of
aware.
someone else I know.
Exactly.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things.
Oh my god.
But on this,
Bruh.
just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling?
Oh, a feeling.
You mean you finally had one? Guess even you can change, Silence.
Damn. Damn. Aloy be clowning this man, bro. That's crazy. I can actually get, like, all of these. I have over the amount for a lot of this stuff. Except for the Dreadwing. I actually need... Well, the thing is, I needed fangs to, for upgrade material, so... that's gay. That's fucking gay. You need Fireclaw sack webbing for the upgrade? That's gay. That's gay. Shell Snapper, Shell Bolt, which I don't have any of those. You need the Earth Grinders to get that one. I have 2 stealth, Stalker stealth generators. I have 2 of those. But like I said, I don't know why it's shrouded for, because I fought Stalkers already. And I need Thunderjaw Prime Nerves for the Thunderjaw. And then kind of everything else I have. There's still an unknown machine, Cauldron unknown. What's this mystery machine? That's my question. What is this mystery machine that I still don't have the rights to override yet? I'm so confused. It says unknown machine, even the Cauldron's unknown, so for this particular machine. But it's just these handful of ones right here that I don't have authorization to, excuse me, to do anything with. Everything else I kind of just, I can hack, so that's okay. Let me talk to my other homie.
Oh no, I got enough trouble with Catalo, always kicking my ass.
Well, that's mine. Oh, she's in
There
here.
you are.
So guess I can talk to Tilda real quick. See what she has to say.
Done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon.
Indeed.
You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
Yes, I am.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever.
Interesting.
You're right, we were together for a time.
Oh.
So, what happened?
I was an orphan.
Huh.
I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up.
Oh.
For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Interesting.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Okay. Okay, makes sense.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity.
Exactly.
I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
She got a point.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
Yeah, because Far Zenith sure as fuck
When
tried
it's time to break into the Zenith base,
steal some shit.
what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way.
Sounds like
There are
sounds
also
like
printing
bullshit.
facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
Okay.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
A
When I was out
small
in the
army
wilds,
of
I
fucking
saw a shuttle
Spectre
take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Are you sure about that?
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but Regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
Sounds about right, most likely.
I believe he got worse over time.
Ah, interesting.
On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal
touch, because
there were also
robots
that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it.
Nah, I'm pretty sure.
But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
Yeah, because
all of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed.
Not a murderer!
Though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
He would, because he's insane.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation.
Interesting.
It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Be an asshole.
More power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when
about to go kick ass
as we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality.
Oh, okay.
Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed.
Aw, dang.
He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
Aw, that sucks. He died. Aw, R.I.P. big homie.
And hid in an ancient research facility. I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions.
Wow.
Her
So she was a
father had
brat.
achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette,
Interesting.
granting herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
Sounds about right.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay. Other Xena? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled.
Yes, sir.
A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Alright. Cool. Now I gotta talk to my last homie about his arm. Yeah. Where your arm at, big homie? What else we gotta get?
Haven't
Where your
seen you
arm
since
at,
the
big
battle at
homie?
the Grove.
Where your arm at?
How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten and paralyze Regala's army with lightning.
Yes, sir.
I would say that I am
Because I'm a badass.
inspired.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Ain't-
I guess.
I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a
Oh,
moment.
yeah, for sure, big homie, for sure. What about your arm? Hold
You
up.
wanted to talk about your
Let's
arm?
go test that shit.
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
How are we doing this?
Not how. Where. Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends.
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
I'll
Alright.
let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Cool. Alright.
I have to go.
And then I'm gonna
But I'll
talk
be
to
briefing
Aaron
everyone on
too.
the plan soon.
Understood.
Yeah, I'm more or less setting up like the
Like
side
I said,
missions right now.
I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
Yeah, I'm kind of setting these up real quick. Let's talk to Aaron.
Aloy, you
Aaron!
came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Silence and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that.
Wait, where the fuck's Regala at?
I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tenakth rebels, and it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
Sons of Prometheus?
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels. They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets. They definitely have a base, a place called First Forge. We just have to find it.
First Forge. I think I know where that is.
Okay,
I was
bet.
back in Barren Light checking up on the Vanguard when my focus picked up on another one of these. An Oseram. I thought it was strange, so I decided to have a little chat with him. When he saw me coming, he ran. Caught up with him and he tried to crush his focus. But there was still data on it. A bunch of locations and coordinates. One of them was called First Forge.
Oh,
Didn't know what it meant, till now.
Nice job.
hey.
You know me.
Let's go,
Ancient tech
Aaron.
expert.
Did any of that data mention a woman named Asera? She's the one who's running the group.
Oh no. You remember how Durval had a band of freebooters that retaliated against the Karja? Well, she was one of them. First female tinker in the claim to run her own forge. But when her family got killed in the Red Raids, she went bad. And real bad. I thought she was dead, though. Taken out by one of Murad's guys.
She's not. And she wants revenge against the Karja. But I'm not gonna let it happen. Send me those coordinates, okay?
Now hold on, Aloy. I'm coming with you.
Alright, big
Asera's
homie.
the last of a line of killers that murdered Ursa. I need to be there when she goes down.
Of course. Send me the location and I'll call you when I'm close.
All right, then.
Yes, sir. We're going on a fucking adventure.
I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
Hey, First Forge discovered. Let's go. Exit. There. Where the fuck is Regala? Is she not here? Or maybe she's gonna meet us on the battlefield. He's probably gonna end up meeting us on the battlefield, so.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that? There we go. All drones are reconnected to the dome now.
There we go. Hey, surveillance drones are done. Cool. All right. We're actually gonna end the video upstairs. Yeah, we're gonna end the video here and start a new recording. I've been recording for a good little minute, just listening to everybody's conversations. So I'm gonna hit that save, and I'm gonna see you guys in a second.